This video is going to show you the new up-to-date Solstice Tier 5 farm, as this is week 2 of Solstice. So this is when you want to start committing to some sets, committing to some stats, because after this week, you're not going to be able to farm this Tier 5 set, of course. So when we come to solo ops, the Solstice, the featured Solstice engram is Skywatch. You can do Quick Player Master as well, but I've told you this is worse for many reasons. So yeah, Skywatch is fine. There's some changes today. That's what we're going to go over. So number 1, they've added accelerated score multiplier. Earn an extra score with a score multiplier in the portal. This is, I believe, a 5% buff to the portal. That's it. It's on your screen. There you go. So it's a buff on your screen. 5%. I mean, 5% is not enough, but we'll see how this plays out. I don't think this is good enough as a portal buff. What we need is more drops. We need more completions. We need a prime buff drop rate. There's a whole host of more things that we need more than just a 5% buff. This isn't really answering or doing anything for anyone really. But it's there, and I've explained what it is. So here's the solo farm. So the card, let's get the card. Difficult arc threat, solo hunger. We are feeding into this build or this modifier with this. Difficult arc threat because it's a very simple mod. No need to put Banes, no need to do anything. We're just looking to get a B+ score rate, and that is it. Yeah, if you come here, it'll actually tell you what score you need for A rank. My power is, well, for this it's 430, but I'm actually much higher than this. I'm 436, as you can see by this engram. Just match your power to the card at the very minimum. For people who have 400 power, well, you just need to improvise a bit more and put more power on and all that sort of stuff. But I can only show you right now what my card is. And finally, I've got one buff on, and that's Livewire, because I can afford to do it. If I take this off now, it goes up to 900k. If I put Livewire on, it goes down to 887. No difference at all, and I get a massive buff here. Livewire gives you amplified, which means your runs are faster and ads are less likely to hit you. It's huge, this one. It really is. Solstice mods I recommend fired up for infinite solar heavy ammo, and Radiant Joy is a nice one as well because the fire sprites cure you. It's a nice additive to builds, and that's all it really is. Don't think too much about it. You can run any Solstice mod you want. Don't run Solar Storms though, because that mod seems to be very buggy and annoying to play with. Okay, so the build. Hammer of Soul, Rally Barricade, Throwing Hammer, Healing Nade, Soul Invictus, Roaring Flames, Fragments of Ember Torches, Ashes, Empyrean and Solace. Pairing that with the exotic gauntlets Wormgod Caress. If you didn't know, Wishful Ignorance has received a nerf today. This will mean that on any melee-centric build, Wormgod's going to be a bit more of a better pick. And that's how we're going to be playing this, is that Wormgod is a fantastic one to pick. It's Edge of Fate based, and I just like Wormgods, especially on Solar Titan in particular. But you can just go Strand and go boom. You can go Berserker with Wormgods, unreal also. But for this, I am just going Solar because I want to go Solar. Weapons, Mint Retrograde, and I'm using Tommy's Matchbook because I'm in a bit of a process of testing Tommy's Matchbook. So I just have it on for that purpose. That is the only reason. And it's Edge of Fate based. Unwavering Duty, fantastic LMG. It's Solar, it's unreal, fantastic at LMG, it really is. Artifact mods, Radiant Shrapnel, Shield Crush, Fever and Chill, discount on Scabs. That's all that matters. I mean, I guess I've got some mods here. Overload SMG, Barrier Pulse. Here's the build. There'll be a dim link anyways. Biggest thing is take double arc resist needs to go on with Concussive Dampener for your resistances to protect against the challenge card modifier that I've just suggested to you. Skywatch out of the time wise can be 4 minutes. I actually got some bad RNG on my run, but you can do this in 4 minutes. Probably quicker than 4 minutes. You could really push Skywatch to about 350, maybe 340 some players. Skywatch is not a bad farm in the game. People think it is, but it's not. I mean, Salt Mines is worse. Conflux is the worst farm. Creation, if you know that this is actually the most chill farm in the game. And it's actually the best farm to do in solo ops. People don't like to tell you that, but that is actually the truth. Because there's some tips and tricks, and I've already told you the tricks. K1, we obviously have it, but be careful of your mental health. And same with Caldera. Be careful of your mental health with these two in particular. But anyways, it's Skywatch. If you want to farm Solstice engrams, then it's a good day to do it for sure. And on any class as well. But obviously I'm just showing you on my Titan because I choose to level on my Titan today. That's just how this is going. That's the information on this on with the run. Okay, so on with the valuable solo farm. Check objective left hand side. If you don't like it, reload the solo ops and you'll get a fresh one. I've got 45 weapon takedowns, which is not ideal for this run in actual fact. First run after reset though, so I'm just going to run what the card deals with me. I'm going to just run it. Yeah, so you just want to make your way up the stairs, skip the initial ads. You need to clear out every single ad in this room to open the door. Every single ad. So just start clearing them with your weapons. If it is weapons, weapons. If it's abilities, then use your mini hammer. If it's crits, well then you need to get crits. Now we'll work for the barrier champ, which I'm just going to destroy him with my hammer. Then I'll just swap it to my barrier if I need it. So Retrogade's good for this farm because there is a champ to kill. Only one may I add, but he is there. And Retrogade's just nice to have on anyways, obviously with how powerful it is. Okay, dregs spawn top. Out of these doors. If there's any dreg at all left in that initial room, go and get him, because he's going to slow up your run for sure, right? Then there'll be another spawn here. Kill this last wave. Just keep LMGing them on whatever weapon you're using. If it is weapon takedowns, I can't control what you get. And then just keep making your way through. Now we're on to the mine section, or the capture the transmat section, or whatever it might be. Skimmy your way to the zones. These are RNG. You can get a range from 12 transmat all the way to 17. There is an RNG element to this bit, which is unfortunate, because in actual fact, if you get 15 or 17 transmat, your run is 30 seconds longer. It takes that much longer to actually do. So there is a big difference between what you get. It's RNG. That's one disadvantage to Skywatch. It certainly is. But what I will tell you is, if you've got an objective, and it's a long objective like the one I've got, you've got time to capture the zones whilst you're getting your weapon kills. So that's alright. That's nice. Obviously, this doesn't apply to somebody who got 15 ability kills, because you'll fly through it if that's the case. That's why, I mean, as I say, all of these solo ops, they have poor objectives. And like I've been saying, I'll say it again. Creation has the best side objectives for solo ops, and you can do it between 4 to 5 minutes. Creation is the most chill solo ops farm in the game right now. Just people don't want to believe that, or the K1 loyalists. You can be a K1 loyalist, no problem. Most players got to 450 by doing K1, so they're definitely not doing anything wrong by doing K1. The problem with K1 is that you get really tired of it really fast, especially if it's 300-400 runs. Same for Caldera. I don't know what's worse, Caldera or K1. They're probably equally as bad. Okay, the cap point is bugging out on me. Check this, look at this. It starts to bug out or slow down or something. Although now it's going. It starts to bug out. So I'm standing on the zone now. I'm 11 of 15. Let's check this. Let's check it. It's not going up. It's not going up. I'm focusing on my weapon kills, and I'm not really paying attention. I am standing in the circle. Let's watch this. Let's see what happens here. I'm on 11. What's going on? It's stuck. It's bugged. Did you see that? You see that bug there? That's lost me again another 20 seconds. I'm not bothered, like, it doesn't matter either way, but if you notice that the capture point is not capping, you need to step on and off. That is a tip. But anyways, I've done my objective. I've done this. Yes, Ghost technology does not increase the cap point zone like I initially thought it did a week ago. It doesn't. It doesn't do it. Guardians can dream. I thought it used to be. There used to be some regarding old cap points. Anyways, make your way through. I'm going to get some burning fists. I'm going to get some quick burning fists going. I could super the boss, but I wanted to actually just mini hammer him. Because I just want to see what damage I do with burning fists. Roaring Flames ×3. Watch this. Burning fist full. We one-shot that fake captain. He is a fake captain. He has reduced HP. Keep burning fist going, and then I want to check damage here. A nice shotgun would have worked well with this. If I'd run a shotgun, like a 1-2 punch shotgun, man, he would have been destroyed. But he's going to the chest. He's taken me to victory. Look at that. Where is he going, the dude? Anyways, That is your tier 5 solo Solstice farm for today. It is Skywatch. It ain't a bad little farm, honestly, trust in it. That was the video on this. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.